We successfully repelled this attack, including the one on the capital, Bamako. Fighting was intense for several days. Both ground forces and the Air Force were deployed to their full capacity, with the Air Force operating intensively both day and night, targeting militant concentrations and preventing them from gathering and concentrating in the capital. After 2 days of intense fighting, the militants issued a statement proposing a ceasefire and calling for a cessation of hostilities on our part. We have been in the area for over a year. A great deal of work has been carried out during this time, both in terms of organizing the work on the ground to develop a network of forward operating bases, training personnel, and establishing cooperation with the Malian armed forces and the local population, so people now understand that the Africa Corps, which is currently operating there, is a reliable and stable guarantor of security in those settlements where the Africa Corps' outposts are located. We work closely with the local community and ensure that no unlawful actions are taken against them. They know that we will come to their aid in any case. We provide assistance with medical care and so on. People always turn to us with any problems they have. We help them to get the support they need, which is why we have a good relationship with the community. Mainly small arms, grenade launchers, and heavy machine guns. This is how we are currently operating, which is why we still maintain air superiority. We are targeting identified targets not only with our own aerial reconnaissance aircraft, but our unmanned aerial vehicles are also working intensively in this area, detecting concentrations of forces and movements, meaning that airstrikes are delivered effectively, precisely, and most importantly, with great accuracy, which prevents the enemy from concentrating large forces in any specific area. I believe that Russia's interests, as our president has said, do not stop at our borders. Accordingly, we have our own interests, and we will defend and uphold them wherever necessary, on the African continent or elsewhere. Wherever the motherland directs us, we will carry out our work there with precision and diligence. It is no longer a secret that there are Ukrainian instructors in Mali, as well as French instructors, because radio intercepts reveal both Ukrainian and French being spoken. They are communicating with one another. Polish has also been heard. We are therefore well aware that military personnel from these countries are present in Mali. They are coordinating their actions and providing training, amongst other things, so this is now an indisputable fact.
Naturally, we provide them with ongoing training and put them through their paces. They work alongside us on combat missions. In other words, they are fully integrated into the entire process, from training to the execution of combat missions. When we arrive in remote villages, we are greeted with applause and smiles. The children gather around us. Everyone comes to meet us and is very friendly. We're ready 24/7, always prepared. We're constantly training and staying alert. That's precisely why we're here, to be on constant standby and to support the local armed forces in such situations.
We have demonstrated that Africa and the Sahel front is just as important a front in the special military operation as the others. We are striking at the French in their most vulnerable spot. We are depriving them of their resources. There is a great deal of work ahead of us. It wasn't us who did it, it was the lads from the Africa Corps who did it. They made a hero. We've started exporting security. Just as we were editing our film, the events that had long been anticipated finally took place. Terrorists, or rather the French and Americans, attempted to overthrow the Russia-friendly government in Mali, and everyone witnessed the effectiveness of the Corps. Everyone saw its victory, a victory won at a cost, a hard-fought victory, but an absolute victory.